Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 3, and in this episode of our season with Kyle Busch's number 18 M&M's Toyota Camry, we are going to be completing race 7 of 36, the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500 at Texas Motor Speedway. In the last episode, just yesterday, we went to Martinsville, where we got ourselves a 5th place finish. Chase Elliott won his first race of this season, and considering this is based off the 2018 season, that would actually be his first win of his career. And the actual 2018 championship, he didn't get his first win of his career until Watkins Glen. So that's interesting. Though he could have won Martinsville in late 2017. Kevin Harvick still the points leader after winning a stage at Martinsville and finishing ahead of me still. So he's now 35 points ahead of us. So he's not within reach right now going into Texas. It's not as far as I'm concerned. You have to finish like last place while I'm over here freaking winning, which it's possible. You could send him to the back with one of those pre-race inspection failures or post-qualifying failures, whatever it is. Blow his engine or some shit like that. Kyle Larson's in 3rd place. Clint Boyer's been having a great season. Won at Auto Club in 4th right now. Joey Logano and Chase Elliott with that win is in 10th place. Kurt Busch is actually not in the top 10, though he usually runs up there, so that kind of sucks. I think most of that just has to do with that DNF that happened at Atlanta. I think that's where he got his DNF from. Or either that, or it could have been Las Vegas. We were battling with him at Las Vegas. Yeah, it was definitely Atlanta. It's so far behind a couple weekends that I can't even remember it. But we got the primary M&M's paint scheme into this one. Got my yellow shirt and my red hair. We're all colorful and ready to go for Texas. And this is actually going to be the day race. And I think the second Texas race is also a day one, though you have like a night race in the Truck Series and the Xfinity Series. I wish they would have a night race at Texas for the Cup Series. I don't know why they don't. I think my main problem racing at Texas, especially in the Cup Series, would be that the AI, they enter the corners slower than you do, but they hold the bottom so well that you can't pass them. And if you try going to the outside to pass them, which is, common sense, you can't go as fast up there, so you can't do it there either. So therefore, you most of the time can't do anything without diving off the track and crashing into them and maybe crashing yourself and not accomplishing anything. Turns 3 and 4 still full throttle in all the series in this game. And it used to be a NASCAR E2. You had left throttle in all 4 of the freaking turns. But I don't know why. It's like they decreased the power of the cars and put restrictor plates on them for tracks like this. It's like, once again, it's a 2019 package simulator before it even happened. We're starting on the inside, 11th place, as long as no one in front of us gets into the back. David Gilliland started last place. Danica Patrick's down there. Kevin Harvick starting on the pole. It just doesn't end. The dominance from Kevin Harvick. One pole after the other. No one got into the back, so starting in 11th. I'm on setup 6. Could be on setup 7, but I really don't need this car to turn any more than it already does. It wouldn't solve anything. We still got to wait until they slip up to pass. Otherwise, let's just sit behind them. Or dump them, crash into them hard enough. That's the only way. If you get them loose enough, they slide up, or you can get them all slippery and you can go on the outside of them. Chris Buescher, unapproved body modification during qualifying. Did Chris Buescher get into the back in the last race? Maybe that was someone else. I don't know. I'm sure it was like a car of a similar paint scheme or something. Well, green flag is out. We are underway for the first stage of the race. We're probably like 10 laps, 9. Yeah, it's 10 laps. Alright then, let me turn this mirror on. Did I have the mirror on during qualifying? I don't know. I swear this game, like, when you turn the mirror on during qualifying for a race, it still shows up whenever you get into the actual thing. Got a good start right there. You got Austin Dillon in his Symbicort car. Dude, you know what the best part about getting YouTube Premium? I don't have to look at freaking Austin Dillon at the start of every other fucking video. Because everyone goes in the comments of videos these days and they're like, I got the Austin Dillon Symbicort ad or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't get any ads. And you think that is like, I don't want to get YouTube Premium because then the YouTubers I'm watching don't get any money. But basically what you're doing is paying a little more directly. You don't have to sit through ads. You get to watch every video right off the bat. There's no advertisements whenever between songs whenever you listen to an album. Like, I listen to a lot of albums and that's where it came in handy. But you're actually paying for all the ads that you don't see in that case. So, the money that you're paying YouTube, some of it still goes to the YouTubers that you're watching. So, I mean, I don't know if YouTube is losing or gaining money by YouTube Premium in that sense or not, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have it. I don't know how many people that watch my channel do, but if you do, I mean, I insist you get it. It's like $13 a month. And YouTube's not paying me to say this. I'm just saying that I find it really convenient. And people are like, JC finally got a sponsorship. It's not launching his career or anything. He's such a wannabe. Who is it? Is that Kevin Harvick up there? leading the crap out of this race. Fuck that. Well, I can pass Keselowski. I don't know how long that's going to take. I'm slipping up into turn 1. I just freaking whipped through the field so easily a while ago. Not even really focusing that much. It's only a problem whenever they hold the bottom just so aggressively. Okay, yeah, this is a full throttle turn right here. Sometimes I still let off because I'm not sure if I'm going to grip as much as I need to not lose a spot from someone behind me. Because next thing you know, even though they let off the gas, they're still having a better corner than you whenever you can make it full throttle. Okay, trying to get my nose underneath him. He didn't slip up. I pushed him. I got him away from me. I mean, maybe if I close in on his bumper and then, like, don't touch it, then I come off the corner and I can use the draft to slingshot around him. Tried to get underneath him right here. Couldn't do it. Right behind him. If I can stay in the draft and get a big enough run, he could dive in turn 1. I'm going to try to. We got it. We got it. I think we got it. I'm not letting off. I ain't letting off. Nope, I'm not letting off. By the way, I'm not letting off. And he got the straightaway speed. I don't know what he did to get more speed on the straightaway than me. The thing is, I go so much slower if I am on the outside, but them, golly, there's not even phased by it. Meanwhile, Kevin Harvick, he ain't gotta do jack fucking shit, which is so annoying. Gosh, like, well, what is he doing up there to get so much more speed than me? Come on, clear him already. This is so annoying. Okay, we got it. And then my car got loose too, but we're clear. We got it. I'm just going to skip to the end of the stage. There ain't no way we're getting Harvick. Harvick may have won that first stage, but the only reason why is because he's got a clean air advantage. Now that's realistic for the 2018 season. Meanwhile, I'm just holding back Keselowski under driving corners just to do whatever I deem necessary to protect that bottom lane, because he'll dive bomb a corner and he'll get a run on me just because he's got my draft and stuff. Pit stops are happening. The left sides are getting into the 60s, so I think this is going to be a 4-tire pit stop. I'm only going to take enough fuel to make it to the end of the second stage. I don't want to take any more than necessary. There's 14 laps or 12 laps, and getting 8 wouldn't help me at all, because I'm pretty sure it's like a 10-lap stage or some crap. No damages to repair. What the heck? My estimated fuel thing went down to 11. So now we have exactly enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage. That's weird. So if I can have a good enough restart here, we can beat Kevin Harvick on it and win this stage. I really kind of need it. Otherwise, he's going to wind up having 2 more stage points than me in total for this race. Yeah, really didn't get an advantage right there. I don't know what the hell Keselowski's doing, just driving into me. Now I got to deal with Keselowski too. And Eric Almirola. Golly, like I'm mashing the throttle. What am I doing wrong, game? We're all practically on automatic transmission, so I don't really see what the hell's going on. Freaking can't get a good grip into the corner because Almirola's not going fast enough, so that caused me to lose speed right there. Now Almirola's losing his freaking shit. Not that he ever had any. And Truex is underneath me. Y'all keep on ruining my race. He's hitting me. He could have just stayed down there. I can't go anywhere because he's not going down into the corner. No one's doing anything right except for me right now, really. If someone hits me in the front stretch, he goes up into me. In the front stretch, he goes in the corner, but he doesn't turn, so he practically hits me. Okay, I'm going to go underneath Eric Jones, whom I always want to call Eric a Step because that's the one that Eric used in the Core League. I don't even know what the hell it's called anymore. I keep on wanting to call it the U2 Pro League or whatever. I don't even know what the hell my car just did right there, but I have so much ground to make up, so forget about winning the stage at all. Restart was so trash just because we got stuck on the outside. Kevin Harvick just launched past us than everyone did. So that was a couple laps wasted. Ryan Newman is running in 6th place. I didn't recognize it at first because I don't usually think of him with a red and black car. I think of his Caterpillar car. Hitting the grass, we got underneath him. I'm going to stay like a whole freaking car length away from him because these guys make the most unpredictable movements apparently. Freaking Truex, we go in the front stretch and he just goes driving up into me. And then he did it again. He didn't exactly come up into me going to turn 1. He just didn't turn. It's called a turn, but they don't turn, and that's so annoying. The same thing that happened at ISM. It doesn't look like they're coming up on you, but whenever they don't turn, that's what I call it. So, get around Truex, and then try to gain on the top 3 over there if that's possible. Dive into turn 1 right here. Try to gain some ground. Okay, start slipping up. Side draft. That'll work. Well, I've seen one of those occasions where he like stays side by side with me for like a whole freaking lap or something, isn't it? Someone is going extremely slow in the front stretch. One of the leaders almost crashed into him. Freaking Denny Hamlin, I think that is, just losing his mind. Kyle Larson is in last. I'm pretty sure someone's going to crash into this guy and keep you from being able to get the third place on Denny Hamlin. Right? Right. And there's a bunch more cars back there. Come on. I wasn't going to get to Denny Hamlin anyways, but this car is so dependent. I can't do anything with this car unless I got someone's draft. And there's the fuel indicator. I knew we only had enough fuel to make it into the stage. We did skip like a lap or two under the caution after stage 1, though. That was so shit the way it started. Like, we're on the outside, so we're at this massive disadvantage. If we don't lose any positions whenever we come to, our pit stops right here, then I'm going to wind up going to the restart on the outside again. Unless I get to the inside, we're going to be screwed again, losing even more positions. So, we don't have enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. That's surprising. So, I'll get 14 laps. I'll get 4 tires, because our tires are just as more as they were last time. I got any damages repair. The camera just did something weird. I'm going to take out some wedge, because clearly I can't get this car to turn enough without letting off the gas in turns 3 and 4. At least, in my opinion. Yeah, 4th place. I mean, at least we're already up in the top 5. I lose 10 positions just because I took a good pit stop or something. I don't know what would be better. Okay. Little contact with Denny Hamlin. Okay, just waiting for the lane to open up or something. We're just going to have to sit up here and take it as it all this shit comes down on us. No, don't hit that 10 car. Give him all the freaking room in the world. This guy behind me is not passing. I'm trying to drop it behind Almirola, but whenever I try to block the guy behind me, he got side drafted. And I'm the only guy on the outside. Or the first guy, at least. Get behind Almirola. Okay, that could have been worse. We lost 2 spots. Ow. I'm going to lose even more just because Almirola won't fucking go. Same shit that happened at the start of the last stage where the guy in front of me doesn't go, so I get stuck on the outside even more. Okay, hold me, Almirola. Do something right, moron. I'm not on his team. Okay, now I can't get any grip into the corner. This is just a never-ending piss. It's just never-ending piss. I can't do anything. Can we hold the inside line? Can we close in on the guys in front of us and just stop making mistakes? I got fresh tires, so I figure the car will be able to do something right. It's so irritating. Start on the outside. It's such a bottom lane, freshly paved track. I can't do anything. I'm trying to get underneath Menard. And he's got Almirola's draft, so I can't do anything. Get out of the way. It's my spot. I'm tired of losing ground. I'm sick of this crap. What the hell is Paul Menard doing up here anyway? Now the top 3 are gapped again, so that sucks. Don't know about catching them. Unless Almirola can do it, then I can just follow him. Okay, don't drift up the track. Turn down. Turn down, car. Get a freaking grip, car. Oh my goodness, this car is annoying me. All the stuff I can't do unless I have the draft. I mean, without the draft, I'd be just losing ground all the freaking time because with this car, I'm always just missing corner entries or something. I'm losing it up, so it should be easier to do crap like that. I really don't know if I want to pass Almirola. They're so freaking far away. If I pass Almirola, then I don't think I have a chance of catching him at all. I'm just hoping that he does. I'll give him a push. That'll work. Go, Almirola. I'll just keep on doing that. And maybe it'll work. Who knows?
Caution.
Okay, well, a caution comes out, so it doesn't matter. I don't know if we were trying to push Almirola towards them, but then he just completely misses the entry to the next corner. One that I didn't even touch him going into. So, well, 5th place. We got the inside at the restart. We have to take another pit stop so we get enough fuel to make it to the end. I'm not getting any tires, but we're actually going to have to get like a... I'm going to get a half can, because that'll be 12 laps, and we're going to skip some laps under this caution. Might conserve a little bit, who knows, if it's still not enough. Just trying to make the best decision. I don't know. Okay, I'm in 3rd place, so that means I must have done something wrong with all these guys. We just got past all of them. Because Kevin Harvick's still in the lead. I'm still on the outside. If I can just, like, side draft him really hard at the restart, maybe. I'm trying. I'm not succeeding. Come on, side draft. Side draft. We can make this work. It didn't work. I'll stay in his draft. Denny Hamlin's not got his draft, but I do.
Still there.
I pulled out too soon.
Still there.
That probably sounded way too sexual, but and here we go again on the outside because we can't do anything if we start on the outside. I don't know how these AI cycle out to the bottom so freaking easy, but I'm always just trashed to the outside, can't get down. And then back to pushing Almirola, I ain't got any grip. So yeah, I swear they took tires and I didn't. Almirola is right in front of me. I'm trying to dive underneath him. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get off the apron car. Well, that's going to be a caution within the next few seconds. Or not. I'm trying to pass. You're slow as fuck. I can't do anything. Same freaking thing over and over again. Rinse and repeat. Well, we got 2 laps to go. This car is terrible. It is absolutely destroyed on tires. And so now they're freaking 3 wide behind me. And I'm just really doing everything I can to protect my position. I have no tires. I have no tires at all. Okay, that's 3 spots lost. Well, the moment they went side by side in the slide, it was just freaking done for. I can't turn. I can't do anything. We're going so damn slow, and we're trying to block for every position right now. This race has not been fun at all. It has been so dumb and contrived. Like, you can't pass unless they make a really bad mistake, or you just fucking dump them. Their tires last so long, and mine don't at all. What were our tires? They were like 2 or 3 more laps worn than theirs, and I can only assume they wouldn't take tires for no reason, but they did, and suddenly my car doesn't even work anymore. It's fucking dead. It is so gone. It is all gone. My freaking lap times dropped by like 3 seconds trying to block them, but 10th place. That race sucked. I didn't enjoy it at all. Let's get out of here. Well, Kyle Larson got a DNF, finishes 25 laps down, so yeah, that means he's not going to be very high at all on the points anymore. But Kevin Harvick got the win. That's probably like his 3rd win of the season or something. I don't know. And then he won all the stages. Great job. Everything's great. Now that this game is done sucking the life out of me with what was the most terrible experience of racing that we've experienced on this entire game yet, at least in my opinion, the next race is going to be the 25th anniversary of the Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway next weekend. And yeah, I guess they started doing this like 1993, if the math is correct, unless they had like a gap where they didn't do it in between at some point. I'm going to use the M&M's caramel paint scheme just because I feel like this would look great at a day race at Bristol. I've never really tried using it for night races. At least I don't think I ever did. This was the paint scheme that I almost won at Chicagoland with in the Core League, but then I sped into pit road and threw it all away. So I don't think I'm going to have a chance to win at Bristol, but hopefully we don't do that. I don't think they would have a chance at all of having green flag pit stops at Bristol, but that would be interesting. I would like to see someone do like a race with green flag pit stops at Bristol on YouTube at some point. And what if does the longer races, but there's so many freaking cautions you never get to see it. You'd have to like put the relaxed yellows on or some crap. And if you don't cause a wreck, then it'd work out well. Also, it says that Richmond's race is on April 30th. That is impossible because this Talladega race that's on May 7th happened on April 28th of 2018. I don't know why it says that. Like, the dates are all messed up. I think the Richmond race came before the Talladega race in 2018, but the dates must be wrong unless that Richmond race actually came afterwards and they just have it wrong completely. I don't know, but see you next time. That's that, and miserable episode over.